Wait. 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 Dark. Come on. There we go. Took a second to take effect. Alright. Good stuff. We got there in the end. All good. Muted forever. No. Silence. She's been silenced by her own incompetence. I forgot to press the on button for my mic. Ever since I updated the computer, the mic, for some reason, always starts off rather than starting on, which I guess is great, because then it means I won't be able to speak accidentally on stream. But what are you all gonna hear? Y'all are just gonna hear me making silly noises with my mouth so that I can warm up my voice? What are you gonna miss? Me making a fool of myself? Like I'm supposed to? This is the internet. I'm supposed to be silly. How else am I gonna keep people's attention? With art? And lovely vibes? No. Who thinks that? Probably in your mic settings. Oh, you know what? For real? You might be right. Let me look it up. Focus, right, control. Let's see. Device settings, actually. Ooh. Let's see. Sample rate, buffer size. Synced. Latency, 19.2 milliseconds. Safe mode. Is that what safe mode is? Are we really gonna troubleshoot first thing on this stream? Is that really what we're gonna end up doing? Is it kind of muted? Is the mic is off? Yes. Yes, I think so. I think so. Don't go easy on me because of the tech. No. Keep our attention with ear wiggles and shiny things. Just like a toddler. Works like a charm. Why is my mouse being silly? One sec. My mouse is being silly. No, I guess it's just like that. Okay, well, I guess my mouse is just like that. I couldn't pull it very far back, so I was wondering if it got stuck on something. No, it just be like that. Tech issue stream, let's go! Thankfully, it's not a tech issue stream. Oh, thank goodness. Mic isn't muted, it's off. But the sound is muted. So I'm a little bit muted. I'd say that still counts. No need to go easy on me. No need to be apologetic for me. Literally just had the phrase, pelvic sneeze. Now I inflict this curse upon ye. A what now? A what now? What is a pelvic sneeze? Actually, you know what? Do I want to know? Do I want to know this information? Is it... No. It's something different, Tungsten. It's something different, Tungsten. Nah, probably not. I'm gonna Google it. Rob's Vault, braver than I. Googling it. Whew. I sneeze so hard your pelvis popped. Honestly, that might be it. Anyway, I'm not putting that in my search history. Yet. But today, we're gonna be chilling and taking it easy. And it's going to be nice. I'm gonna be doing art and chilling. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be so nice because I have not had time to do art this week. My family had a lot of get-togethers and birthdays, and I had to babysit my nephew, and it was great. That kid loved to run into middle of road. That's not gonna be a problem later, or now. So anyway, there's been a lot of running around. It's been a good time. What kind of art are you thinking? We're gonna be doing art therapy. So you know the piece that I did 1 week ago? Or started to do 1 week ago? We're gonna keep working on that because I have not had time, and my next therapy appointment is early next week, so I gotta get on that. My therapist did not give me homework, I gave myself homework. And maybe I should actually talk to them about that, because maybe that's indicative of something else. Write that one down, honey. Gave self homework. One sec. Put that into my specific Discord channel where it's like, you need to unpack these things. You need to go to talk to your therapist about this. Gave self homework to complete for therapy unprompted. Anyway, that's oh shoot, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Hey, I probably was not staying for long today, but we'll catch a VOD later. Oh, thank you. No worries. You stay as long as you'd like, and then do what you like afterwards. And Bestie Bun, thank you for the resub. Happy 29 months. And Sugar Maple, Edward, welcome on back. Are we listening to new Sleep Token today? Yeah. We're listening to Take Me Back to Eden, because the last time I listened to it was the weekend, and it's been a week. And then we're listening to the new Sleep Token album. Hello, Zuchi, I have summoned you with Sleep Token, I see. Welcome. Welcome. I go to therapy, and we should all be going into therapy. We all kind of need it, I think. Everybody could use a little therapy. Everybody. Zuchi, just a little, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit of Sleep Token summoning. That's one of their song names, The Summoning. I gotta listen to that today. Drago, well, I hope you have a great night and have fun drawing therapy art. Thank you, Drago! I will. I'm gonna have a good time. I am going to first eat some of my dinner, because I did not finish it all. I was so tired, I took a little nap before stream, and I didn't have time for dinner. So, I'm eating a little katsudon. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Also, Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. I continue hype train, speeding the big bus. Running down the rails of a crazy train. And Bandit Games, thank you for the 100 shinies. Hi, honey. Hi, chat. Hope everyone's doing well. Currently celebrating my birthday, which was yesterday. Wish I had some booze, though. Happy birthday! I hope you get to eat some delicious food. And if you'd like a little drink, be safe, be good. Have a little sippy. You know? Drink responsibly, as everyone should. Katsudon is my favorite Japanese food. I love oyakodon. That one's my favorite. I will not say no to good vegetables, though. Edward, thank you for the 1,000 No messages, shinies. Well, thank you very much. Can I booze dorm rolls? Absolutely fair. I understand. Sucks, but I understand. But I've been to therapy, but now I'm trying to practice what we've been talking about. Yeah! That's important. I took a little break from therapy because life got so busy, but I started to try to put things that I learned into practice there. And it was pretty fun. Talking about your problems is one thing, but learning the bad patterns and then getting out of them is another thing entirely. And that is rough. Tasha, do you want a bite? Yeah, sure. Let me put it to the mic. I don't have a model that can, like, shove food in your face, so I'll just eat it for you. I'll tell you how it tastes. Vinegar rice. It's leftovers from some takeout I got the other day. Thank you. Living vicariously. It's very good. It's like katsu sauce with vinegar rice. It's good. You sped the hell out of that one. I did, Jasper. I did. And be friends. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Hype train? Hype train. Don't know if I mentioned this since last I saw you, but good news, finally employed. Congratulations! That's great! I hope you like your job and it treats you well and everyone there is very kind and respectful. I hope you have a good time there. That's so important. I had to grab a candle because my room smells like nail polish. Ooh. If your room smells like nail polish, be sure to open your window. Same thing with nail polish remover. Just open up a window and yeah, put a candle in. So your food is hot. No! Don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself. Also, hello Steez. I thought that little bouncing Steez emote is very cute. I'm eating dinner. Dinner. Le dîner. I'm trying to pick up on my French again. Delicious. Oh, geez. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. And Plugbear, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Got a new job, so I quit my shitty landscaping job. We ballin'. Congratulations. Sorry, that makes me very excited to hear. I'm very, very glad. I'm very, very glad. I hope, again, Be French and Plugbear, I hope both of your jobs treat you real well. And everyone there is nice and very respectful, and you have a good time. They pay you well. I'm here to relax after training your leg day. I fell upstairs again. Oh, shits. You poor knees. Oh my gosh. I love stairs. I will get tired after 2 flights. I will push through, but as soon as I do a second one, I can feel it. I can feel it. So hello, Artie. I don't know if y'all can hear the ice cream truck outside. There's an ice cream truck outside. Thinking about it. Oh, I have ice cream in my fridge. Mama gave me ice cream. I think it's that cool French called Gassé sauce. Have you played Claire Obscure? No, I haven't. Is that the Expedition 33 one? Gobby has played it. She has only said good things about it, so that's good. Banjo. Speaking of relaxing, it feels good when you lie down. It does. Also, Kibora, thank you for the resub. Happy 37 months. Welcome on back. After years of dealing with suboptimal internet, I finally have fiber optic internet. 950 up and down, never felt so good. Yes, I believe internet, good internet, should be a human right. Because think about it, nowadays we can't really survive without it. Like you need it. It's so important. The way to connect rural communities is with the internet. It's important. L'essence. Oh, l'essence. Did you hear the ice cream truck in the background? Yeah. Listen, if y'all hear the ice cream truck in the background, go get some ice cream. It's basically summer with the heat. Cyanos, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Genuinely, how is your avatar like 1000% more alive than any other VTuber? I don't comprehend, sounds so much better. Oh, thank you, Horde of Angry Bees. I made it myself. I designed, drew, and rigged it all my own. And I piloted it myself, so I know how it moves. I know how it works. It's pretty fun. I can do a lean forward, too. It's pretty subtle, but it's still fun. It's still real fun. Rob's fault. I'll try my hardest to draw, too. I want to draw a bunch more, because lately I've been treating it as procrastination from school, but I feel burned out from life, even though I'm not doing much either way. So I'm gonna try to get some line arts going. Yeah, have fun, especially if you're burnt out. Draw things that bring you joy. Draw either the literal things that bring you joy, or draw something that will bring you joy. You gotta be real gentle with yourself when you're burnt out. It is so tough. It's so rough on your brain. Honey, I bought a shaker bottle and I'm a quarter of the way to being able to curl you. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Kibora, Honey still has, in my opinion, the most expressive model I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so excited because my skills, they have gotten better, in my opinion. They have gotten better. They're still fairly expressive. The thing that I have learned how to correct is actually the awkward angles. So there are sometimes awkward angles like this that I know how to fix now. And so I'm very excited with the next model, because the next big model, because ooh baby, I'm better than past me, but I appreciate past me's efforts. It got me where I am today. French. Honey's the Muppet performer who built a test unit before joining the workshop. I fear what she can do in the future. I just love making models. What can I say? Also, Skippy Doggo, thank you for the resub. Happy 25 months. That's over a year, dang. Or over 2 years. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Hiya. Honey's channeling her mommy energy again. Oh, Another Crab Treasure was a great game. It was a real good game. I liked it a lot. I'm almost halfway through the bowl. 1 sec. I'm gonna eat real fast. Wait, no, I'll choke. I gotta eat real well paced. You've gotten a whole lot better over the years. I have indeed. I'm very proud of myself. Also, hello Squiggles. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing, Squiggles? We're gonna be doing art therapy today. I started it last week, and now I'm continuing it. I'm hoping to finish the line art, and then hopefully start, finish the grayscale. And then maybe get into some coloring. I'm very excited, because I want to finish it before my next therapy session next week. My therapist did not assign this as homework. I assigned this as to myself as homework. And I do need to talk to my therapist about the fact that I assigned myself homework when there is no homework for this. Perhaps being a high-performance kid messed me up more than I thought it did. Meta, another thing that's happening is I may be traveling out of country next year. You don't have to say where you're going if you don't want to, but I am super excited because traveling is so much fun. Traveling is very, very good. You learn a lot of things about yourself and the world. Still in the rough state, but I'm excited. That's great still. That's great. Maybe dumb question, but is drawing art for yourself still art therapy? Can you draw? Excuse me. Can you draw whatever you want, or does it have to be a specific thing? So interestingly, my therapist specializes in art therapy. And they very much go like, yeah, if you have any drawings, show them to me if you'd like. It's whatever you're comfortable with. And that's pretty much it. Sometimes when I used to do in person, they would give me clay to mold. It was quite fun. It was really, really nice, and I had a good time. Except it was more fun to show. I enjoyed showing my other work to them rather than doing the artwork inside, because I felt like an hour was not enough time. I need more time to do art. I like doing art. Meta. Or the oh, not sure the city, but Canada. Or the province. Ooh, have fun. Get maple syrup. Get some maple syrup. That's how you spell. I think that's how you spell province. Province. Want to get out of my country sometime? Everybody want to get out of this country. Anyway, there's therapy for art. Yeah, there's art for therapy and therapy for art. Traveling on a super tight budget. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. It's all good. Have fun. Make sure you take care of yourself and be safe up there. You know? Hi, Leon. Welcome in. Oh, geez. Also, Bandit Games. Thank you for the 100 shinies. I'm stressed as my trip to Italy draws very near. I'm also sad as I'm gonna miss my folks at home. Oh, Bandit. That's so sweet. I think they would want you to have fun. Like, I'm sure you could probably ask your folks, you know? But, like, traveling is great. And Italy, I've heard great things about it. So, enjoy the food over there. Enjoy, hopefully, the good weather. Also, Superman, thanks for the posture check. Oh. It's Squiggles, thank you again for that hydrate. Oh, Son, thank you for the 100 shinies. Just got home after getting held up at work because a tourist decided to pick a fight with the police outside. Love it. It feels like a good time to give another Canadian PSA to my southern neighbors. Please remember, if you are visiting up north, the police do not need to provide a reason to ask for your ID, and please do not argue with them. That is grounds to detain. Never let it be said we don't go crazy up here. So good to know, Meta. If the police ever ask for your ID, apparently in Canada, that's completely allowed. Interesting. Did not know that. Okay, cool. Gamer Girl, after cruise the week before fall break, we're going to Spain, Italy. Ooh. Some very fancy places. Very fancy places. You try Belgian waffles? I love Belgian waffles. They are good. Oh, Provence is actually in Italy, I believe. Provence. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm saying it the French way. I'm absolutely saying it the French way. Meta, that's okay, kind of base, not gonna lie. Want to see Scotland or Ireland so bad. Oh. I want to... Part of me wants to go to Japan because there are a lot of cool things in Japan. But I would want to go to the places that aren't really touristy. I would want to go into more like... I talked to my siblings about this and they were like, yeah, we love traveling and going on like really, really cool rides and really, really interesting like RV racing. And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. They went, yeah, you probably want to see like the market and the library. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Those places sound great. I love those places. I want to see what a library is like in Italy or in Japan, even if I can't read the books. I'll look at the pictures. See, RV racing? Yeah. I think it was RV racing. I don't know much about cars. But it's like the little dirt bikes. I think that's the one I'm thinking about. Anyway, my family loves to go wild when they travel, sometimes. They don't really go that wild, but occasionally they go into a place and some guy invites them back to this place and shows him their gun collection. Anyway, I'm glad my family made it back just for safe from that trip. Well, I mean ATVs? I do think I mean ATVs. Anyway, Meta, maybe I can get in contact with the person who can help me get citizenship. Perhaps. No harm looking, you know? RVs are big campers. Then I am not thinking of an RV. I'm thinking of an ATV. RV racing would be awesome. Tokyo Drift in it. Seeing how people would mod it and like empty their RVs could be really funny. Highly considering Canada for moving it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Also, Skippy, thank you for the breather dean. Blood asp. Me too. The issue is my dietary needs. Can't eat gluten and not sure how well they're about accommodating that. Yep. I don't know if going to more Asian countries with rice-based dishes would help, but potentially that is a tricky one, especially if there's a language barrier. Anyway, how was your week? It was busy. It was a busy, busy week, and that is okay. Copen. Also, Blood Asp, thank you again for the raid. Welcome on in. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. Excuse me. And also, Meta, thank you for the Hydrate Earwiggle. And Titan Jackal, thank you for the posture check. And Tungsten, thank you for the breather dean. That was earlier. Let me do that right now. Water. Little posture check. Be French. One of these days, want to visit Berlin. If anything, just see how many pre-World War II buildings are still standing or just taking the culture of the city. I feel like if I travel nowadays, maybe this is just me getting older, but if I travel, I'll want to stay in a place for a minimum of 2 weeks because I don't want to see just the touristy stuff. I want to see like the everyday stuff. Like the just walk around, be in a different location, draw, eat some food at a cafe or something, and just take it slow. Myth, gotta differ a bit. He's really getting to me. Yeah, take it easy, Myth. Make sure you get a lot of water and you just stay cool. Please take care of yourself. And also, Meta, thank you for the earwiggles. Also, hello, Aquamarine. And a gamer girl, I think my art is bad, so I don't show my friends. Well, that's okay. You don't have to show your friends. A lot of the times, the best part about doing art is doing something for you. Something that you enjoy. You don't necessarily have to share it with your friends. I feel like that's a tricky part about being an artist and having friends, is a lot of the times they want to see your art because they're very supportive. But sometimes it can be really, really hard to share that art. It can be difficult and very vulnerable. So that's okay. You know? Show when you're feeling ready. I don't think you should be harsh on your art. Because your art might not be bad, it just might not be where you want it to be right now. And that's okay. Doing more of it will make it better or closer to what you want. Practice makes progress. Myth, I'll be keeping an ear out though? Okay. You do what you gotta to chill. It's okay. Does English have a good way of explaining the phenomenon of being tired and feeling tiredness in your spine? Bone tired, perhaps? But not specifically your spine. I think it's just bone tired. Feeling in your bones, yeah. Save me through 30 hours for 2 days of work. Please get rest, Tyobo. Please get rest. And also, Destin, thank you for the resub earlier. Happy 35 months. You're kidding. Almost 3 years with the most adorable gobbo in the music community? How the heck did that happen? I don't know. And Zavern, thank you for the resub. Happy 35 months. Why do I have the Jurassic Park theme song in my head? Ow, the Fluffy Bold, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. 3 months happy to have started supporting my favorite goblin who gives amazing life advice. At the same time, I'm trying to take some of the things you said to heart, so thank you for that. No worries. I'm glad that what I say has a positive effect in the world. So, if you ever gotta ask questions, feel free. I will do my best. Can't say I'll do it perfectly, but I'll do my best. Aquamarine, I've been dealing with a nasty art block for the past few weeks. Ooh, what kind of art block? Like, nothing's coming out right, you have no ideas, you're just not feeling energetic or like you want to do art. There's a lot of different kinds of art block, and they're all kind of related. It's cool. It's important to break down which ones, if you can. Sometimes it's a combination of both. Johnny, no, what I think like that more practice makes perfect progress instead? Yeah, practice makes progress. Practice make perfect is like, yeah, that is... It can be correct, but if we just strive for perfection, that goalpost is so far away that progress is something to celebrate. Not just the end result, but how you got there. I feel like that we miss out on that when we just focus on results-based sort of rewards, if that makes sense. When an art block, draw a block, add things to that block. That's a different way of doing it for sure. Aquamarine, not feeling energetic? Okay. So that's good to know. So you do have ideas and they are being executed properly. You just don't have the motivation to draw, as far as I'm understanding. And that can be tricky to deal with. That might come from outside factors such as you need rest, you need to relax, you need to go socialize. Generally, those kind of things need to be done regardless of what kind of art block you have. But resting and trying to, instead of trying to force yourself to do art, will be beneficial to you, I think. If you try to force yourself to do art, you're gonna find it a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes you can brute force it, but sometimes that can also make burnout worse. Plugbear, like having something that forced me to do something different. It's weird to think a commission would be the best thing for me to pull out of this weird art funk. Like, I have ideas, but I'm just not feeling it when I go to sit down, both because I'm trying to do stuff either beyond what I can currently pull off, or maybe my style is shifting in a way that makes it feel off to me. Or maybe I just don't feel inspired. Like, things feel a bit too samey. Having something different and mixing it up can absolutely give you motivation and energy. Sometimes it's a change of pace, resting, eating something good, hanging out with friends, watching movies, doing fun stuff. That usually helps with the art block. Jaku, I never show my art to my friends or fans, and to just ask people that I know but no connection and get opinions on improv to improve. That includes my English. Okay. Sometimes it can feel safer to share things with strangers. And I know that sounds a little strange, but sometimes I am less afraid to share or post art online than to show it to a friend. And I'm still trying to unpack that. That's one of the things I want to unpack in therapy, is like, why is it easier to show art to strangers rather than to my really close friends? It doesn't mean I think less of my friends. If anything, maybe I think so highly of them, I fear their opinions. But how do I work through that? Because I feel like if I don't work through that, maybe I'm gonna miss out on a connection that might be really nice with my friends, you know? Care less about the opinions of strangers? Maybe that could be it, you know? Also, hello dingoose! 100% felt worried about getting negative feedback from somebody who you might be vulnerable with. Yeah. It's tough because you want to be treated gently and firmly by your friends. And sometimes it's a matter of setting up the expectations of like, hey, I want to show you something. I don't really want feedback, but I just want to show you because I think you would like it. Or I really like it and I'm very proud of it. And then you share that. Or if you are looking for feedback, it's like, hey, be gentle. I would like some feedback. If you could be really nice about it, that would be sick. So maybe doing that will help with my friends. I am going to try to talk to my therapist about it, but we shall see. It's the, you have my heart, don't crush it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like, I'm giving you my art child. Please hold carefully. I worked so hard on it. You know? Gecko. But wouldn't you want honesty? I'll be more worried if my friends are not honest with me just because they don't want to hurt my feelings. That's true. There's that element to it as well, where it's like, I want my friends to be honest. And to be nice about it. Like, I want it all. Maybe I want my friends to like my art and be honest about how they feel about it and give good feedback. It is... that is not necessarily good in my brain. In my brain, I cannot have all three because they are people with their own opinions and I want them to be honest, you know? So it is... I want them to be gentle and truthful, dingus. Yes, that is a wonderful way of saying it. We're back to this. You're my friend, so I respect your opinion. I want you to think well of me, so I fear to disappoint you. Yeah. Maybe I'm afraid of disappointing my friends. Things to bring up in therapy again. There is a way to convey those feelings that will be honest, but won't be brutal. Yep. I want my friends to bully me. It makes my art stronger. I did have one friend that would do that. El Vicky. I absolutely had one friend who was into manga, like I was in high school. And she was so good at being blunt and I love her for this. She would always want to be blunt. She would be like, the anatomy looks off. It looks good. The anatomy looks off. And I'm like, okay, what needs to be changed? And then she would give me feedback. And I don't think I have had quite the same level of trust with my art with other people like that in a long time. Because I do post online. I gotta post more. But back then when I was learning, strangely enough, the honesty of my friend came from a place of love. Not from a place of simply criticism. So it was very, very refreshing. My BF is better than my therapist. Perhaps you should get a new therapist. Good for you. Get a new therapist if your boyfriend's better than your therapist. A therapy session with Honey, us chatters and the therapist. It could be funny. Could you imagine doing like a little live stream with the therapist? Just be like, and so I have trust issues, and them going like, go on. Meanwhile, chat's just zooming in the background. Roswell, I'm often too blunt IRL, speaking the quiet one. I was very much the quiet one growing up. I was not very blunt, but I was very quiet because I never knew what to say, and I figured it was better to say nothing than to say the wrong thing, so... yeah. Anyway, let me finish my dinner one sec. Next one is your therapy stream. That's what this one is. It's just me doing art therapy. I guess it all started with my controlling mother. Titty Tammy, thank you for the 5 gift. Could you imagine? I guess that's kind of what Healthy Gamer GG does. Just kind of does therapy with other Twitch streamers. Interesting. Well, it's not really therapy, actually. I think you mentioned it's like coaching more than therapy. Which is a little different. But after today, I was supposed to go to a drawing class I signed up for at a local art center, but the class was canceled due to not enough attendance. Oh no, that's rough. It's done through the city, so my payment was credited use for something else. Okay, so that's nice. I talked to the staff at the center, and there's a watercolor class that started the same day. They talked to the instructor, and they were able to get me in that and put my credits towards it. So now I'll be doing that on Fridays. Oh, lovely! Watercolors are beautiful. I find watercolors difficult to control, so props to you for doing watercolors. It's cool. Luigi, therapist. I feel like your insecurities with your past are causing you to act rashly in the present. Me? What do we think, Chad? What do we think? Alrighty, I haven't told my mother about my travel plan because I fear she would shoot it down as she did with the other things I've asked and got denied. Yeah, if you are an adult and you're able to travel, like, absolutely go ahead. Like, I don't think you should need your parents' permission to travel if you are a adult, you know? Have fun with it. Have a good time. Enjoy things in life, you know? Also, Wolfson, thank you for the 100 chimneys. You joke, honey, but it seemed to remember news about a therapist that was fired for live streaming sessions with patients for extra cash a few years back. I feel like that violates all the agreements. All the privacy agreements right there. Yeah, that makes sense. Surprised that person did not get sued. See, clearly I have trust issues. Chad, is this real? Putty fuddy though. Can we make a poll in what's his trauma? Can we make a poll, chat? What's the worst trauma that Honey has? Is it when she pulled her sister's arm out of her socket? Or is it when she bit into a cracker and nearly swallowed her own tooth when she was a kid? Which is more traumatic? I don't tell y'all all the stuff that happens in my life. Sometimes it's fun to just drop lore bombs back there. Check ambient points. Did we ever move past the trauma? Will we ever recover? Gonna go to arm? I don't know. Have y'all ever accidentally, like, just had a loose tooth, bit into a rice cake, and then had to search with your mouth for the tooth so you don't swallow it? Anyway, that memory is stuck in my head forever. I know exactly where it happened, too. I know exactly where it happened in my childhood home. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, it's pretty funny in hindsight. Both of them, honestly. In hindsight, pretty funny. Not a rice cake, but I've had that. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's done that. Toothing happened to my brother? It happens. It's not uncommon. Even as a kid, I was like, this is pretty funny. I got a tooth now. Time to put it under my pillow. My sister lost a tooth eating a watermelon. When the tooth is ready to come out, it comes out. Alright, got the last couple bites of my dinner. And then we do art. We do the art and listen to Sleep Token. Oh, I mean, I have a tooth-related story, but I'm not dropping that lore in chat. You drop that in your own streams. If y'all want to listen to that one, go to Dingus's streams. The good stories are to be saved for your own streams. So you can traumatize your chat. I mean... So I was busy telling Johnny how his parents don't dictate him seeing a friend or staying over. Yeah, if you're an adult, you can do those things yourself. You're a grown, capable adult. You should be allowed to see your friends. Hopefully your friends are not doing anything bad, like telling you to do drugs. Don't do drugs. Drink responsibly. Play D&D like a nerd. That's food. Jaku, thank you for the earwiggles. My traumas do not make for entertaining stories. They're just sad. That's okay. That's okay. We don't gotta trivialize or humor or make humorous our traumas. I do it as a way of coping. But it is not for everybody. And that is okay. Wasn't able to watch the rest of your Dark Souls 2 stream. How'd it go? It was pretty good, actually. I got to Dark Souls 2's equivalent of Blighttown. So that was pretty fun. It was not awful. You ever thought about doing a magma stream? I don't even know what the magma stream is. No, I'm well aware I'm meta. I just value their input and I'm nervous wreck about everything. Understandable, Johnny. Understandable. Remember the nightmare I had right before my first allergy attack that only killed me? Or just killed you? Sorry, I was sipping water. Co-op humor trauma is real. Yeah. Yeah. I need to stress. When I do it, I am not trivializing it. Or trying to make light of it. In a way that makes other people think light of their traumas. Sometimes, it is kind of funny. Sometimes, I can laugh at my own traumas. That's okay. And as a draw together program. Oh! I would love to do some drawing collabs. I think that could be fun. I thought, please, honey, don't make me write up a whole campaign. I can't make you do anything. You can do whatever you like. I will say writing a campaign and having fun with friends is a lovely time to spend with your homies. Just saying. Meta. Technically, I am rotting. Good. Rot time, maybe. Time to rot. Also, time to do art. You know? Let's get to doing some art. Let me turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. There we go. I keep forgetting to set up that hotkey. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'll set it up later. She says, as she'll probably forget as soon as she does it. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. I want to try to get there with honey. I want to draw so many butts on things that don't need butts. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Then I'll put it in the notes. Thank you. Hope no one has an art trauma. I hope not, because this is art therapy time. Anyway, let's get sleep token music out here. Properties. Window. Okay, there we go. Yippee! Let me know if this is too loud for y'all. I'm listening to Take Me Back to Eden and then Sleep Token's most recent album. Might be a little quiet to start out with. This is just Chokehold. Sleep Token! Sleep Token, let's go. There we go. It's starting real low. Chokehold, my beloved. I'm excited. There we go. Alright, if y'all can hear it, let me know. Goofball's Gartic Phone collab. The Gartic Phone. Oh no, I got rice on my shirt. Shoot. Let me grab that real quick. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's all. Sweet. I'm wearing a white shirt. Bit low? Alright, let me turn it up. How's this? Moderator versus moderator, who wins? Stalemate. All my moderators love Hegged out and not fighting. Because then I fight. I join the fray, and I will lose. Lovely, perfect, excellent. Yummy. Oh, back with Mohara fries. I think a big part of my current art block is just processing all the shit and stress from my last job, all the homophobia and sexism and racism and stuff. Now apparently blatant wage theft. Oh, jeez. Nothing but bad stuff except the inexplicable amount of flip and chert and lots of hard escaping rock. That was pretty rad. I'm glad you're at a new job then. I'm glad you're having a good time. I love the song about being choked out. I'm so normal about it. Oh, let's go. Anyway, this is what I listen to when I do art therapy. Gecko, I just let the other mods fight themselves. Gecko hides and watches it play out. I have my little art rock that I'm going to try to draw here. So we got the line art for this done. And I filled it in, I think, after stream. So this is just about where I want it to be before I start doing color. This looks pretty cool. Next up, let's do this one. I did a little bit of the line art here because my brain changed the composition a little bit. But yeah. In case y'all would like to see the other ones, I used to have a different version of these colors. It was these ones. These were some of the colors that I had. And they were nice little color experiments to see like, ooh, this looks kind of like a cold, kind of grayish off yellow, but if I make it like this and add more oranges into it, I can make it pop way more. So it's kind of an emotional, like, color experiment that I really, really like. It's very cool. Also, Evil Crash, thanks for the resub. Happy 32 months. I like when Honey eats her model and unintentionally bleps. A little bit of tongue action there. Also, Jasper, I hope you enjoy drawing together. And I'm excited to see butt drawings if you feel like sharing them. Those are amazing color names? Yeah, so I have synesthesia. And so it means that when I see colors, I have taste and smell sensations. So these are the things that I taste or smell when I see these colors. So for this one, I smell metal. Like, you know what steel smells like? That's what this kind of smells like. This one is like chewy shark gummy. This one is minty. And it's like a cool but like woody mint. You smell blood sometimes. Like if I bang my nose I can smell copper, but I'm pretty sure that's just like everyone, that happens with everyone, but maybe I'm mistaken. Thing is, this song is especially important to me since it's the first song I ever sang on stream. It's such a good one. I can see how this would suit your voice, Dingy. Zimblue, thank you for the resub. Happy 41 months. How's Amazing Art Blend doing tonight? Doing great! And this is like Yakult flavored. And then this one is like changing the colors and vibrancy. Made this like... This one has just like a lightness to it. This one is like Gatorade but without the really acidic taste. Mossy lemon, heavy quench. And fruit yogurt ice cream. So wait, you have synesthesia? Yeah, so synesthesia, for those who don't know, is not the same thing as aphantasia. Aphantasia is when you cannot visualize things in your brain. I can visualize extremely crisp details in my brain. Synesthesia is when your senses get mixed up, but not necessarily in a way that impacts your everyday living. A lot of the times, as far as I know, people with synesthesia don't really get affected by it all that much. It's just like a pleasant sort of like, oh, this is an extra layer of enjoyment to this piece of art or to this color I see. Belgarath, I can't visualize things. You may have aphantasia. So there's a thing where you try to visualize an apple in your brain. Think about that apple. What color is it? How much light is on it? What's the texture? Does it have any dents, scratches? Does it have anything inside of it? Can you rotate it in 3D space in your mind? Is it on a table? You know, more and more details. How crisp can you visualize something? To what level of detail? For me, I can visualize it to nearly the point of I could touch and grab it and rotate it, and I have a consistent volume and I know what the texture and lights reacting on its skin would be. I am not every artist. Every artist will have different varying levels. Some artists have no ability to visualize, but are extremely good at art. It does not decide your ability to do art. It simply shows how you visualize or don't. It's cool. This is back to Jummy's what do I smell like? Only she really does know what I smell like. Apparently I smell like campfires. So cute. And they have aphantasia and synesthesia, only colors and vibes in my brain. Ooh, must be interesting, RB. Johnny, BRB for dinner? Yeah, get some dinner in ya. I want the same experience, but they won't let me lick the art at the museum. We can't all taste the art. Big ol' thanks for the hydrate and the posture check. Oh. Take it for granted. I know you've been doing a lot of art therapy and fighting art block lately. I have another streamer friend who has found it hard to stream lately and draw. Any suggestions I can give them? I don't really art a lot. So it depends on what they find difficult about streaming. Do they find it difficult to talk while they stream? Do they find it difficult to multitask and draw? Do they find it difficult to sort of press the go button? Are they feeling self-conscious? Do they feel as though their efforts are not rewarded? There's a whole bunch of different elements. So asking why when you feel something is a great way to dissect why you feel something. I've had to do this multiple times where I'm like, I feel discomfort. And it's like, okay, why? Well, I feel bad. Okay, why? Well, I think I might have hurt this person. Okay, why? Because I did something that I would consider rude. Okay, why? Because I felt hurt or because I did something without thinking, you know? And you just keep going until you break down the whole situation and everything you're feeling. So when you ask a general question, I can only really give general advice. But when you dissect how you're feeling or what your wants are and what you would like and what feels good, that's a great way to find out why you might be having a hard time with starting something or finishing something or doing something you love. There are many reasons why, so question yourself and ask your friend to question themselves. Because maybe if you find the answer of what they're lacking or why they feel it's hard to stream, you can address it, you know? To be an adult is to be able to discuss your emotions. Yep. That's a lot of whys. A lot of whys. Art is tough and chunky. Ooh. Honey art in 5 dimensions. It's interesting to see how it varies from different degrees. Yeah, with the old art pieces. Very, very fun. And now, we're going on to the next ones. We're going on to, like, these 3. I did another one, but I've lost the file. I forgot where I put it, but yeah. I talked to my mother about this the other day. I can picture 3D objects in 3D space, like put it on a table and look at IRL, but she cannot. Everyone's brains are different. Alright, so we're about to have some ads, so real quickly, I'm going to run some 3-minute ads. I'm just going to stretch and stand up because I haven't done that in the last hour, and then we will do line art for this. I'm very excited. Feel free to come back and have this conversation after the break if you're not subbed. If you are subbed, you will not see any ads. So, I will see y'all in just a moment. Catch you in a sec. Meta. Also, don't talk behind people's backs, especially your friends. Yeah. Talking behind people's backs can be very, very childish, in my opinion. Sometimes there's varying degrees of it for sure. Where it's like when you are venting to a friend, like, oh, I don't like how this person did this. I'm very frustrated by it. Oh, I love this song so much. Oh, the summoning is so good. So I have listened to this one. I love the summoning. Just especially this last little bit is just, ooh, it's great. Quick, honey, say something funny. Cheese whiz. It's not a cheese. That's why it's funny. I love the cover fruit made of it. Ooh, fruit's got good taste in music, I think. Hilarious. Thank you, Gecko. Gecko's got my back. Can finally sing this again now. Let's go. That's so good. That's so good. I love the summoning. The summoning's so good. Ooh. His voice is so good here. He's very horny. Mm-hmm. 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 We love that. We love that for him. Honey, you've heard The Greatest Living Show? Yes, I have. It's by Toby Fox and another Japanese artist. It's very good. Very dark. Very good. Bugbear, I have an automatic response to singing along with drop of the summoning. It's involuntary and righteous. It's good. It's so good. Dingus, I'll have to do it for you sometime. Dingus Sleep Token cover album. Let's go. He's got such a good raspy voice. I want to be able to make my voice raspy like that. I do have kind of a like, how do I describe my voice? Like 1950s singer kind of voice? Maybe like Disney princess-esque musical kind of voice? If I had to describe it, that's probably the best I can think of. Raspiness is easy? Since when? Because a raspy voice could be pretty cool. It could be neat. Someone had a question earlier. Oh, it's so good. Take it for granted. She said she has issues doing her sketches and line art on stream, and then she's also had difficulty with getting to streaming, it seems. I will ask them why. Yeah. So, something that I say to most people, and it's kind of a joke here, but it's very true, is there is an art debuff when you stream. Legitimately, when you stream, for a lot of people, and myself included, your art is like 20% worse, in your opinion, usually, when you stream it, because you're focused on too many things at once. It's hard to get into a flow and a rhythm when you're constantly worrying about chat, talking, making sure you're being interesting. It's a really fine balance, and all you can do is your best for that one. Rob Swalt, what canvas are you using? It's random? It's whatever I'm feeling. It's kind of vibe-based. Let's see. Oh, this one's good. This canvas size is 1600 by 1200, 300 DPI. This one's nice. Do you find it easier to share your art and stream as a VTuber rather than yourself on camera, like an extra layer of protection for yourself? There are many reasons I'm a VTuber. One of the big ones is I get to wear my art and my rigging skills constantly. The other is, yes, I don't have to worry about my makeup being smudged. I don't really wear makeup, but if I did a camera stream, I would probably wear makeup because I'd be self-conscious about the perceived flaws or imperfections of my face, even though a lot of them is what I love about my face. I don't want to give people ammunition to use against me. Unfortunately, being femme online can often present that, where people will start to either scrutinize or sexualize you and your worth based on how attractive you are to the audience. And I don't want to give people the opportunity to do that. I would rather have them go and see the art and design I have here, how I choose to appear, rather than how I appear naturally. Because I feel that I do not owe people a performance of femininity or a performance of attractiveness to validate my skills and my worth as a person, you know? Honey streamer debuff is art still a max level for others. That's okay. What is DPI? Uh, I think PPI is pixels per inch. I can't recall what DPI stands for, actually. That's a great question. I see the color of a song? Yeah, you might have synesthesia, Jaku. Extremely open. Thank you. Oh, it's dots per inch, maybe. Oh, thank you, Art. Thank you very much. Damage per inch. Destruction per inch. DPS dots per inch? Okay, gotcha. It says you can't emphasize the top, so you don't have to. Oh, but you're absolutely right, Meta. I did not know that. See, I don't know everything. I'm learning constantly. Forever learning. It's good for me. Also, Zegsy, thanks for the 100 shinies. What's the best way to get you to see our art, even if it's not goblin related? Probably into the Discord. You can share. There's a place called Art. Ooh, we changed the names recently so that we had a clear organization system. I would have to ask the mods what it is to share your own art, because I love seeing other people's art. It is so much fun. Dots per inch for printing. Oh, arts and crafts. Thank you, Shikio. Yeah, in the Discord, there's arts and crafts. That's where you can post your art. Absolutely, just share what you make, and it's very fun. I love seeing people's creations. If you want feedback, you can put it into art feedback, and then other people can give feedback to it. Chris Wade, thanks for the breather team. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. And another 100. You know how to do vocal fry, right? Practice that and try talking at the same time. Really? Is it just vocal fry? Huh. Okay. Cool. Mr. X, welcome back. How are you? We're gonna open up the... Not the yellow. We're gonna open up the green. Texture. There we go. Thank you for the 100 shinies. How do you feel about running eye makeup? It's one of my favorite things. Running eye makeup is a very fun aesthetic choice. Like, it definitely has its places in my mind. Makeup has such great uses. There are so many different ways you can enjoy makeup. Like, genuinely. Let's see. It's like this. Sorry, I was trying to get the... So I actually have this rock in real life. So I'm referencing what it looks like here to better depict its shape. Because I really like it. Whenever I have this feeling, I see it. Sinus, I wanted to ask about art styles. Was it a conscious decision for you, or was it a feeling? From the outside looking in, I could say, hey, this is this artist's style. But from your perspective, is the style conscious or you grew into it? So, interestingly, I have a very different opinion of style than some people might have. Some people may see an artist's style as the thing that makes them recognizable. And as artists, if we don't really know what our style is, that can be nerve-wracking. Because if it changes, will our audience leave as well? You know? When, in actuality, the most healthy way that I see art style is... Ah! I dropped a rock! It's fine. It's on my seat. But I see my art style as my muscle memory. So when I... Ooh, this song is good. When I draw, I rely on my muscle memory. The lessons I have compiled themselves into my brain, and the art that I do has been done so many times with my hand that it becomes second nature in a way. It still takes a lot of thought and practice. But as I continue to improve as an artist, my muscle memory will improve. My mental catalog will improve. So my style will constantly change. So I like to think of style as your muscle memory rather than your forever art. You know what I mean? Mr. X. I'm finally over my depression because my girlfriend cheated on me twice. Oh my gosh, I know I was dumb, but in love with her so much, but time changes people. Yes, I hope you recover from that. Oh my goodness. It's Vor? Oh yeah, the song's called Vor. It's Vor by Sleep Token. Let's go. I like it. That's Chris. Wait, thanks again for the brief redeem. Yippee! I held my breath. Honey likes Vor, sorry. Listen, if you're into it, good for you. Not my thing, but I respect your freedom to enjoy things that may be out of the norm, so long as no one is getting hurt. There's size. Yeah, so Discord reduced its size limit on what you can share, which is very frustrating, but they did. Tazboy. I know an artist I've been following for over 10 years now. His style's changed a lot over the years, and what I have loved is that he himself evolved as his art has too. Seeing this made me and man make an amazing style as always makes me go, damn, this is so good. Sayana. So not grew into it, but still growing and always growing. Yeah, you can absolutely grow into your style. But understand as an artist, you are going to continue to grow, and that's the great thing. The more you do it, the more progress you will make. And odds are you will never reach perfection because your level and understanding of what you see as perfection will change with time. That's why perfection is kind of unattainable. You can make something that you consider perfect, but then once you reach it, you'll want to do other things that you consider perfect. And that drive for perfection can push you forward. But then understand that progress is to be celebrated too, will keep you going in a healthier way, you know? Both is good. Face animation's amazing. Thank you, Reaver Wolf. Made the model myself. My only ability is visually tracing and simulating a 3D machine, usually a fighter jet, on a 2D format. I can't for the life of me find improvement. Oh, I see. So tracing and simulating a 3D machine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, learning by tracing is absolutely valid. I learned how to trace to improve since I was a kid. It was really fun. Genuinely, I learned so much. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. There's the shape. I want to draw the pillars in the back. The pillars are a little bit trickier. Yeah, I made them a little bit more... I want to make this a little taller. This one is not quite tall enough. I want it to frame really nice and big. Doesn't need to be very thick, but I want it to be nice and visible. This one, same thing. I want it a little bit more like this. And a little more... Yeah. Yippee! Technically speaking, are you tracing now with different layers? Yeah. In a way, this is kind of tracing. I am tracing, but also polishing up my rough drawings. I am cleaning up the line art so that they can be a nice piece that has the aesthetic that I'm looking for. I'm perfectly incapable of drawing. That is okay, Nielamander. Unless you would like to start drawing, in which case, that's also okay. Takes a little bit to get good. And part of the process is learning to make peace with that part of art. Excuse me. Taku, it's not related to visual art, but you can notice the art evolution of albums of Nirvana and the Kurt Cobain song Writing Poetry. Does anyone or just me? So almost all artists, including music artists, will improve as time goes on. That is usually the case. That just happens. People improve as time goes on. Now, here's the tricky part. I am bad at drawing sunflowers. So we're going to practice drawing a simplified version of a sunflower. I don't know if I like how this looks. So I'm going to grab it, remove it, and simplify it. Excuse me. There we go. So grab this, paste it, and we're gonna simplify it. Myth took a bit of a nap and now I'm back. Welcome back. Comic Kid. I'm working on the comic that you inspired me to make as I watch. I mean, this is a thank you because the sketch has been sitting in the corner due to life getting in the way. I hope you have fun creating it. And I hope it is something that you can look back at and be proud of. As you should with all your projects. Are they running my ringtone with your yippee? If they can, or they want to, they can. I pirated my gender. Congratulations on pirating your gender. Good for you. Thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. Don't let the 2 months fool you. I've been here for a few models. I'm glad I'm comfortable with money enough to sub now. I'm so glad you're getting more comfortable with money. Oh, I'm glad you're taking care of yourself, hopefully, and spending wisely. Thank you for making sure you put your needs first. I genuinely appreciate it, Pirated. Thank you for doing that. And welcome on in. And welcome back, I should say. It cut out. All we go is yip. The microphone silencing me. Let me try again. Nope. It absolutely cut me out. And I'm curious, where would you say my art level is at? Well, that depends. Where do you want your art level to be? Because here's the thing. What would y'all say my art level is at? How are we gauging it, you know? Are we gauging it like on a scale of 1 to 10? Are we gauging it by like how old it is? Or like how many years you've been drawing? Are we gauging it by professional versus amateur or intermediate? There's a bunch of different metrics. But the question would be, I guess, like, how important is that for you? Like, how important is it to know how you rank as an artist? It's not really a bad thing to think about, but yeah. But I don't know how to gauge my art. Okay. Alright. Would you suggest getting into Live 2D if you have experience slicing things to just draw or slice something you'd be excited to rig and throw yourself in, or follow some of the study files I've seen around? Depends on how you learn. I always go by whatever will make me the most excited. Because if it makes me excited, that means if I run into a problem, I'm still going to have a lot of momentum to keep learning. If it's something like homework, my brain goes, I'm bored, I don't wanna. So yeah. Diminu. Do my final teaching essay at uni after failing last year. Turning it into this channel was the right choice. Thank you for the motivational advice. The art advice is surprisingly applicable. Oh, I'm glad. And congratulations on doing your final teaching essay. School is hard. You're doing great. Have you seen Kurt Cobain's paintings? No, I haven't. I didn't know he painted. I kind of missed the Kurt Cobain stuff because I was baby, but yeah. I want to draw an official mecha game anime TCG manga officially, but I lack confidence. Interesting. So, do y'all know the anime One Punch Man? Written by One. I highly recommend you check out the original comic for it, not the Shonen Jump one that is polished and done by a professional artist. The one before that. You will learn that One, the writer, has no art skill. Not no art skill, but in comparison to Shonen Jump, not really up to their standards. But One's writing was so good that it attracted so much attention and people loved it. You do not need to be the full package of a creator in order to get to creating. A lot of art and media is so much more collaborative than a lot of people realize that I really urge you, if you do not know, see how many people it takes to make one video game. See how much it takes to make an indie game. See how much it takes to make a AAA game. And how many people it takes to make the in-betweens. See how many people it takes to make a movie, a TV show, an art piece, a YouTube video. See how many people it takes to make those. And you'll see why a lot of creators haven't done a lot of these things. Because A, they don't have the budget or time for it. But B, they don't have the manpower to do all of this in a timely manner. So putting all of that pressure onto yourself to do absolutely everything in a short amount of time is not realistic. So do your best to be kind and understanding and work within your limits, you know? Plenty of people don't watch credits because they're so dang long. Exactly. The credits are so long, Verdi. that people don't watch them, so they often skip seeing how many things there needs to be done and how many people are needed to do them. It's insane. Hi, Amber. Also, Chris, wait, thank you. Or not thank you, but congratulations, your final's over. Thank you for sharing the good news. Did I come into homework is bad, but 10-hour doc on the history of crochet, good? Depends on what kind of learner you are. Art by Ali. Indie game artists and animator here. There's so many of us on people think is tiny projects. Yep. The small little indie company is not as small as you think it is. Oftentimes. Look at the credits for any projects and be careful when you look too. Because a lot of movies and shows made by big companies like Disney, Fox, DreamWorks, and so on and so forth will often hide how many people actually work in it by saying this studio did this. Okay, how many people in that studio worked on it? And the answer will usually surprise you. It's very interesting. Balatro made by one guy, yeah, and then you get stuff made by like 1 or 2 people. Like Undertale was made by, as far as I understand, Toby Fox and Tem. Very small team. Team Cherry, I think, was like 15 people when they first started, and then they expanded for Silk Song. So it's a lot. Allie, think about UI, composers, sound effects, marketing, tutorial writing, things people don't think about. Making the capsules for Steam. It took me a week to make them look good. Yep. But I guess I want to get at a more professional level, more realistic but also stylized, like your style and other VTubers. So interestingly, my style is not very realistic. And that's okay. But I guess realistic depends on what you consider realism. So the best thing to do, I think, if you're trying to make your art look like a particular thing, try to think about what you like about it and try to mimic the piece that you like. That's one of the ways you can absolutely learn how to do art, is learn to duplicate the art that you like. So what art school will usually do is they will put their students into a museum and make them draw what they see. And that's how they improve. I hate drawing sunflowers, but I love drawing sunflowers. I love sunflowers, but they're so difficult to draw. I'm gonna get good at drawing sunflowers. What are your thoughts on different YouTube channels making their own indie animation shows? I think it's good. If people want to make indie animations, that's great. I think indie animation is wonderful and should be supported. But also, keep in mind, indie does not necessarily mean one individual. Indie can mean a lot of people. I'm jealous of people who can draw living things. Living things is not too difficult if your brain is used to it. I am envious, I guess jealous of people who can draw backgrounds. I am not a background artist. Oh boy, people who can draw backgrounds are wizards. And I do not have the patience or motivation to draw backgrounds like they do. But at some point, I will need to, and so I will when that time happens. And then each time that happens, I'll get a little better. That's how it works. Sunflower. Oh, you draw me, honey? A little sunflower. You're the sunflower. I think you love a bit too much. This. Why are sunflowers so hard to draw? I'm trying to simplify it by making the petals bigger, but it ended up looking like a big daisy. But I will admit I am getting better at rendering skin, but it's not the level I wanted it as. Saying I haven't improved would be a lie. That's great then! Understanding that you're improving is a big part of having growth and fostering the effort it takes to grow. Just because you're where you're at now and it's not where you want to be, doesn't mean you won't get there eventually. Ooh, this looks a bit better. This helps. Yeah, baby! Progress! India is independent. Yes, India is independent, not individual. Birdie. I know every artist has their Achilles heel, and as for me, it's shoes. I hate drawing shoes. Fair. Shoes are difficult. I do not like drawing shoes, but if you're drawing full bodies, it's important. It takes 500 people to make one Call of Duty map. Making games involves a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The solar daisy. The flowers. Alright, I'm gonna draw the front flower. Because I wanted to draw a field of sunflowers last time I did this, but I couldn't... My brain wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't draw the way I wanted to, so I hit art block while I was doing it, really unfortunately. Because I wanted to draw it in time for therapy, you know? But I couldn't. There we go. Also, Tazboy, thank you for the hydrate. Sorry, I know it's kind of dumping, but I'm gently confused on where to go next. Don't know where to take the next step. Feels like my feet are glued to the ground. Interesting. Okay. So you want to get better at skin rendering. Rendering is one of those things where I unfortunately do not have a whole lot of experience. I understand in theory that different parts of the face have different undertones, such as red, green, yellow, and blue. I do not know how to apply them in realistic paintings. What I do is I cheat it. Instead of focusing on the undertones, I focus on the shading and the form, and how light can dictate the form and softness of a character or an object. So perhaps instead of focusing on rendering the skin, try to instead focus on light. That could be a way to go. I don't know if it's necessarily the way you really want to go, but going in the direction of focusing on what hard shadows look like versus soft shadows, and what soft light looks like versus hard light, and the direction and how it can change the form and values of a grayscale piece. That might be a great way of doing it. Because even if your colors aren't quite where you want them to be, a piece can still look amazing if you have good values. Grey Ant-Man. Biggest issue for me is I can't figure out how to merge a painterly style with a stylized or anime style characters. So what I do is, I'm actually doing a study right now. Let me show y'all. I've been doing this in my spare time. Is I have been looking at Dia Riku's style. I love Dia's art. Very, very beautiful. This is me tracing and breaking down the head shapes. Like, I'll show you the studies here. Like, what I did is, in order to understand how she does face shapes, I traced it to understand how the anatomy works and how she has the characters with so much appeal. Let me remove the white layer. If this is an art style that you are interested in, highly recommend checking out Dia Riku. Also, it's flipped. You can see this is how you spell her name. D-Y-A-R-I-K-K-U. Dia is also a VTuber, streams in complete opposite time zones as me, so I rarely get to see her streams, I just see her VODs. But I love seeing how the expressions look on Dia's characters. They are anime, but they are also rendered in a particular way where if you see Dia's eyes and the pointedness and the type of hair and eyelashes, you kind of know that it is Dia's work. So, once again, highly recommend checking them out. Thank you very much, Myth, for shouting out Dia. Don't know why, but this giant sunflower reminds me of the Aphantasia flowers instead. I'm not great at drawing flowers, I want to be so for real. Whew, and Temple Knight, thank you for the posture check. One of the best VTuber mamas? Yes. Did, I think it's Shy Lily's art and rigging, as well as, Tricky Wiki. A couple small VTubers. There's a ghost one that's very cute. What else? Her own models, of course. There's some more, but I'm trying to remember which ones they were. Thank you, honey. No worries. I do hope that the advice helps. Anyways, this is kind of what I do. If you're looking to mesh sort of a rendered painterly style with a anime style, highly recommend checking out Dia. Dia's art is gorgeous. That's why I want to study it. I want to learn from her style and learn how I can apply that into my own art. It is very fun. Very soft and round and bouncy. Oh, she rigged Bow's model. Really? I didn't know. I don't think she drew Bow's model. Did she rig Bow's model, though? And then of two VTuber designers, Honey and the Art Gun. Art Gun's models are extremely good. Extremely good. But Dio is another one I highly recommend you check out because her models are gorgeous. Want to rig mechs in the far future? You can absolutely rig mechs in Live 2D. It takes a lot of work, and I don't have the expertise for it, but if you want to, you can. Shikyo, thanks for the earwiggles. Myth, I remember her rigging it. Oh, nice. She rigs really well, so... I didn't know she rigged Bow's model. Cool. Yeah, she absolutely has a catalog of her work on her website. I gotta update my website, because I have like 6 more VTuber children to add to it, but I haven't added it yet. I'm falling behind on the work. It's okay, though. I'll just get her voice is such a joy. Let's do... Yes, Dia has a beautiful voice. Highly recommend listening. It's beautiful. Great, thanks for the advice. Also, big YouTube VOD watcher lurker. Love your stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying your stuff here. I'm doing my best. Do I want these petals to be this big? Maybe I don't want them to be so enormous here. Let's scale it down a little bit. Ooh. I thought this was like Undertale music at the first time. DYWTYLM. What does that mean? Do you something? About to tell you? Ooh. Do you wish that you loved me? Ooh. Oh, just that line hurts. Oh no. Oh no, that hurts. This is one of their, okay, this is entirely different from anything else they've done, but it slaps. It's good. I like it so far, but oh, just even the lyrics of "Do you wish that you loved me" is like so much in there. Oh no. I don't know if you heard the latest album, but one of them in there destroyed me. I need to listen to it this stream. It's banger. Very girly pop. I love girly pop. Are you kidding me? Don't be ashamed for liking girly pop. You can enjoy all sorts of music. Playing that one Undertale song in Spanish. Nah, Undertale's a different time. Oh, this song is good. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Is the transition from Pipper to tablet difficult? Yes, it took me about 6 months to a full year, really, to get used to it. Hopefully it'll be smoother for other people, but I found that the disconnect was difficult for me, but well worth it. I learned a lot, and my paper skills got better. Have you not heard the final song of this album yet? I have heard Euclid. It's good. It's good. Oh no. I do like pop songs. I do really like pop songs, especially when pop songs are written by people who do not typically do pop. Off topic. My physical style and digital style are completely different. It's so strange. Yep. There is a disconnect, and it takes a long time of drawing with one before you feel like it looks like the other. Do you have a soundboard now? Was that a shark puppet I heard? I don't think so, no. Also, hello, Insurgent. Good evening. Let's see. All right, let's do the pillars, and then we'll do the willows in the back. Because there are willows, that's what these are. I wonder if they would ever make a song based on the emotion Sonder. Sonder. Ooh. I'm excited to listen to a song that got Zushi. Very excited. I don't know a big one. Might have been an automod thing. Twitch might have modded it. Let's see, I did water. Yeah, a little bit of water. Let's turn it up. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Because I want these pillars that I'm drawing, I want them to cry. These are crying pillars. If y'all don't know what that is, that's okay. I don't think they're real. I kind of made them up in my brain. Where it's like, I want statues to cry, but I don't want them to look human. I want them to be like pillars. Ooh, Rain is good. That is this song. Moon explained this one to me. It's very horny. Is it now? I do like it. I do like it quite a bit. Saunders, the feeling you have when you realize that everyone around you has a life, it's just as vivid and complex as your own. Oh, I love that. I love when I have moments of that where it's like, oh my gosh, people exist outside of me and they have their own things. Make this dark. Think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's make this a line piece. We'll turn off this real quick. Oh, thank you, Meta. Oh, is that what it is? Wow. Cool. There's a super horny one on the new album. He doesn't try to be subtle at all. Nice. Nice. Good night, Desecration Demon. I hope you have a lovely sleep tonight. Thank you for coming to say hi. Too saucy for Twitch chat? Absolutely fair, Meta. I see why. I see why. Hello, Shadow Diamond. I am drawing crying pillars in this. It makes more sense when I finish the piece. But we'll get there. Mandy, thank you for the breathe team. looks pretty good. And he likes what he likes, saying gonna yucky's yum. Exactly. Let the man be horny. Listen, this is his album. Let him be horny. I think this has to be a little lower. Something like that. Does that liquefy a little bit? Yeah, I want it to be a little sharper. Yeah, that's fine. Want to keep watching, but I'm gonna go on a movie with a friend. Oh, have fun! Have a lovely time, Yalamander. Enjoy your movie. And enjoy the time with your friend. Some guy talked about you on virtual YouTubers and said to check you out. Your model ranking's mind blowing. Oh, thank you, Cho. I did it myself. I'm flattered. Thank you. Sometimes I wish to be a potato. Potatoes, they don't think. They just potato. But the joys and horrors of thinking are complex and can take you in so many directions. There we go. Thank you for watching Sinners. Oh, I've heard about that. Enjoy it. I've heard great things. I want to watch it too. I don't know if it's horror. I think it's horror, and I'm very excited for it. Part of me hopes there's an actual ghoulie in it, because I love the ghoulies, but if there isn't, I've still heard it's great, so enjoy yourselves. Honey will love Sinners? Oh yes? What makes you say that? What makes you think I like Sinners? So it's my favorite 2025 movie so far. Is it... It's not directed by Jordan Peele, it's produced by Jordan Peele, or am I mistaken? Because I might be mistaken. It features, why am I blanking on his name? He's Killmonger. It features the actor that does Killmonger. The joys and the pains of thinking. I think it's very funny to the comic I'm drawing right now. Funny and ironic. We love thinking here. Michael B. Jordan. Thank you, Edward. Or a logical intro. Yeah, it's Michael B. Jordan. Y'all are right. Very cool actor as far as I remember. Isn't he a bit of a nerd? Maybe I'm mistaken. There's a lot of nerd actors out there that's really cool. He really likes anime? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I think he wanted to watch Princess Mononoke in IMAX. That's great. Well, thank you for the 100 shinies. May I say you are the best art? Thank you. I may be good, but I'm not the best yet. Perhaps one day. Maybe one day I will be. But for now, I'm content with the direction of my growth. Looking forward to it. Love Princess Mononoke. I love Princess Mononoke. Such a good one. Also, we're just at like the tedious line art bits. I like them because it's like kind of like an adult coloring book, or just coloring book in general. Got a massive poster of it. Nice. They were my fave. Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind. I do like Nausicaa. I think there are very few Ghibli films I don't like, with the exception of was not a fan of the most recent one, Boy and the Heron. Maybe I just didn't understand it though. It was beautiful visually. The story didn't make a lot of sense to me, and that's okay. Maybe it's not really for me. Yeah, there were too many things that it felt like a dream, but one of those dreams where it's like there was too much nonsense and you couldn't really get attached to any of the characters because they were never in the story long enough for you to get attached to them. But that's okay. Good night, Five Bandit Games. Thank you for coming today. You have a good sleep, all right? Disappointed I never saw Princess Mononoke before now, and I have no idea where to find it to watch. But I do love Spirited Away, Kiki, and Castle in the Sky. Yeah. I love Spirited Away. I adore Kiki. The older I get, the more I'm like, Kiki and Totoro are probably my favorites. Kiki is so, so good. I like it quite a bit. Ooh. Nice. Dingus, thank you for the hydrate. Nice screams. Take Me Back to Eden is a good one. Dang. Last sip of coffee was nothing but dregs. Oh no, sorry, Leon. That's rough. Kiki, my beloved anti-work masterpiece. Mm-hmm. So good. What song is this? This is Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. We're just listening to Sleep Token songs today. Recently paid for a subscription to Shudder and watched a horror movie that skims the top of Irish folklore and goblins, specifically redcaps. Kind of graphic throughout and sad at the start, but I enjoyed it. If you want to say find it and check it out. I will say if you haven't watched it, watch The Vivitch. That's a very good one. I like it. It's kind of horror, but it's more of a character drama with supernatural in it. I like it. Euclid. Euclid, my beloved. All right. Water. We're gonna draw the water now. Favorite good movies, The Wind Rises. I've watched The Wind Rises. It is sad and beautiful. Not the worst, just not quite my kind of movie, but I can see the beauty of it, you know? I love that music inspires more art. Art inspires art. It's a funny goblin I see in my YouTube shorts. Welcome, stranger. Welcome in. Willa Sleep Token. Who's your favorite character in Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss? Stolas is pretty great. I kind of like... They're all pretty good. Has been... I don't know. Most interesting is probably Angel Dust, but I like the others too. Husk and Luna for me personally, they're fun. For sure. Forgot to mention, this is for you, Miss. This is coming to an Irish Lord. Check out Friwaka if you get the chance. Ooh. A little stretch. And also, Jeez, I missed that. Zedric Zoldyck. Thank you for the 2,000 shinies. You can have this because I like your vibe and I'm vibing with it. Well, hi. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thank you very, very much. And Grey Wolf, thank you for the 200 shinies. May I offer you at the Lupine sweet potato fries with Reuben sandwich and lemon honey mead. Sweet potato fries. You know how to woo a goblin. But yeah, thank you again, Zeldrick. Glad you're enjoying yourself here. I'm just trying to draw water on a pillar. Gonna keep it pretty simple here with this one. Water. Oh, stretch. Pan's Labyrinth is one of my favorites. I do love Pan's Labyrinth. It's almost supernatural horror. I guess it kind of is, actually. My brain says Pan's Labyrinth is more like character drama, and it's kind of an in-between. It's not quite horror, but it is horror, you know? There are scenes of horror. I don't know if it's all around horror. It's like a Grimm's fairy tale, basically. So, kinda? Sweet potato fries and mayo. Oh, sweet potato fries aioli. Spectrum, thank you for the posture check. Actually, while I'm at it, let me open up the window. Because I would like a little more light. Hello, Kize. How's it going? Honey, happy to see you live and arting. Yeah, I'm doing a little art therapy today. No one really told me to do this. I am doing this because I gave myself homework for art therapy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sort of drawing feelings and visuals based on what the feelings are, you know? Looks amazing. Thank you. Yeah, the roughs are still there. I'm not saying what the feelings are because they are very personal, but I figured I'd share the process of making my feelings visual. You know? Thanks for sharing with us. Thank you for letting me share it, you know? Or being here to see it. We love Sleep Token. Alright, next Sleep Token album. Let's go. This is the new one. It's, Even in Arcadia. I'm pretty sure that's the one, right? Let's see. Even in Arcadia. Yep, that's it. Let's go. New Sleep Token. I love Caramel. It's my favorite so far. Ooh, Look to Windward. Okay. It got fully released? Yeah, man, it got fully released. I think it was yesterday? Zooch and Dingus were like, honey, it came out! And I'm like, oh, it's late, I'm going to bed. But I wanna. 12 a.m. EST, yeah. It was 9 p.m. for me, and I was like, I'm already tired. I had a full day, but I want to watch it. Also, Jellypurin, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Jelly's raiding your fridge. Jelly's raiding your fridge. There's a lot in there to raid. Enjoy yourself. It's delicious. Welcome on in, raiders. Hope you had a lovely stream. What were y'all up to? Oh, you're playing Destiny 2. Nice. Nice. We're just listening to Sleep Token's new album while I draw some art therapy. Ooh. Alright, I think that's good for the line art there. Maybe I'll draw a little bit of dripping water here. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get rid of that layer. Don't need it. There we go. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together. We're getting there. All right. Excuse me. I want to add some cracks to the pillars. So let's add a couple cracks in there. So you can basic fire. What are you program using? CS Paint. I'm using Clip Studio. The event D2 is amazing. Ooh, I didn't know they had events. I thought it was just like a full game. But I think I've been drawing for almost 2 years. Congratulations. You've made quite a bit of progress. First one reminds me of Journey. Ooh, yeah, these are the art pieces so far. Back from dinner. Art looking good. Yeah, good idea, Johnny. We'll save it. Song's getting added. This song is good. It's called Look to Windward by Sleep Token. Love it so far. Looking crispy. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you very much. And also, thank you for trusting me with this community. Thank you very, very much. Let's go. We're doing art therapy to emo music, baby. Let's go. Do I know how to draw cracks? No. Will that stop me? No. Ooh. I want to add some, like, missing chunks to them. The switch up is good. No, we'll snooze these ads for now. Did you visualize this in a dream or vision? So I did some roughs, actually. These were the roughs. So this is the first rough. And this is the second rough. So y'all can't see them very well. Let me make them darker. But yeah, these were the original roughs for the feelings. They're very rough, very quick, getting the idea. And then I polished them up a little bit here. Like you can see this one. I polished it up so it's more shape-wise what I want. And then from there, polish it up. So this is like stage 3 or 4. But yeah. And have you heard of any songs by Citizen Soldier? No, I haven't. Ooh. This is good. I'm now making my projects this semester, and having you in the background makes the coding experience more enjoyable. Let's go, Rev. Can't type tonight's pissed me off. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. We're doing this one. I'm excited for this one to be complete because this is the one I struggled with last time and got art block on it. But now that I have kind of a clearer vision, it's nice. Want to add? Grab this. 2. I'm gonna draw some water droplets on these flowers. Nice. Keeps it looking amazing. Thank you. This sounds like Dingy. Yeah. Yeah. It does. Oh, it's so good. Alright, that's the first song. Oh, before we start this. Before we begin the next song, let's do a little ad break because I have 3-minute ad breaks every hour. So, if y'all do not mind, let's run the ads. I'm going to stretch, and then we'll keep listening to Sleep Token afterwards and continue working on this. I love hearing men growl. Don't we just love it? But yeah, see y'all on the flip side. I'm just going to get up, stretch. Nothing really big's happening, so y'all take care of yourselves. I'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. Pink Yoshi, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome in. Big Will head to bed. Have a 12-hour drive tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck, Big Will. Give me some time to eat my food. Yeah, eat some of your food. Chill. Take it easy. Also, Ramen Numeral, happy 29 months. Welcome on back. Almost 2.5 years, the cutest goblin on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stretching my hips. Because it's good for me. We taking care of ourselves, because if we want to draw long term, we have to take care of our bodies. It's so important. Dassarin. Yeah, the band formed after the lead singer wrote a song while in psychiatric care. Check the Wikipedia page, says their band goal is to fight stigma against mental illness and provide a group therapy dynamic. Oh, that is cool. I love that about that band. What was it called? Let's see. Citizen Soldier. I keep adding an H after S's recently. Citizen Soldier, not shoulder. Also, Jelly, thank you again. Get some sleep. Have a good lurk. Do you have a chair cushion? No, I don't have a chair cushion. I just have like a regular office chair. It's not like the super fancy padded ones. It's one that's just like, it's ergonomic enough for me to just sit and draw. So, Citizen Soldier. I never had a lisp, but perhaps I'm adding one in. We're gonna figure out the color palette of some flags I drew earlier. Ooh! Designing flags I find is very difficult. I have a hard time with it because if you're doing it for like a character, a lot of the times you have to remember to draw that design over and over again, which can be a little tedious. So sometimes you just want to stick with something simple that won't get forgotten, you know? I've infected Honey with Icelandic. All her S's will be forever slurred. No! Wow! It happens. Oh, another stretch. Gonna stretch the arms. Oh. Oh, then we'll be back from the ads shortly. I'm super excited for the next song. The next song I've heard before, it's Emergence, which I've heard. They released it a little early. They released Emergence, Caramel, Damocles, and was there one more? Maybe it was just the 3. Maybe it's just the 3 of them that got released early. Have you listened to Maya Sakamoto Hemisphere, an old school Japanese music? I might have listened to it unintentionally, but maybe. Jenny, I'm so dang excited. My first one ever. Your first persona. Let's go. Also great. Well, thank you for the 200 shinies. And welcome back from the ads. We're going to listen to Emergence. And we're going to continue drawing. Isn't Emergence supposed to be a sequel to The Summoning? Maybe? I don't actually know much of the lore behind the songs. I just really enjoy the music. Come on, come on. I'm gonna make a separate layer for droplets. You are. Come on, come on. I like Emergence quite a bit. Bro, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Oh, give me. I like except for the beat being off in certain parts. I like when the beats are off, personally. When that happens, I find it very fun. It's a neat artistic choice. Your arms around me, arms around me. Arms around me, arms around me, and going and around. Your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Talvin, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. Plugbear, kind of feeling listless and foggy in the head. Like, kind of want to play a video game, but don't know which one. Or rather, I can, but don't have it installed and don't have the disk space for it right now. Can't focus on art. Okay. You might be hungry. You might just be in a bad headspace for it. So, if you want to play a video game, absolutely go for it. Take it easy. No need to force the art. Syncopated rhythms, my beloved. I love it. It's polyrhythms. Yeah. It feels offbeat, but until you realize like that it's intentional and very calculated, it's really cool. It's music nerd shit. Exactly. Yeah. Good luck, Jasper. The street racers are annoying. Genuinely. Hi, Ambone. Welcome in. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Is that supposed to be your hair accessory? Is it actually a magical item? We need lore. It is a little bit magical. It's the one thing, well, some of the things that stay consistent with my designs. Goblin, hair clip, and the hairstyle, really. Think street race is bad. Try zigzaggers. Like they never heard of a turn signal. Ugh. Zigzaggers. That sounds so strange. I've never heard of those before. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now to do the willow. Yeah, I forgot I did a second box there. Maybe I move it up? Don't know if I'll keep the box. I do like it as a framing device, but it maybe if I thin it a little bit. Just don't want to create any tangents. That's the tricky part. Maybe like this. Make it a little more shaped like this. Little up, little uppies. Perhaps. Let's see, what's the next song? Past Self. Ooh. Ooh. I like this already. The instrument here is very nice. Lost Hero, thanks for the hydrate. Ooh. What's the pin chat mean? It's just a little misspelling that my bot did. Ooh. I like this one. Drivers switch lanes from lanes. Oh, those are dangerous. Yeah, that's really dangerous. Ooh, okay. I'm always impressed by the wordplay of this band. This is very good. This is called Past Self by Sleep Token. I like this one a lot. Expression was cute when you drink water. My tracking just does that sometimes. What do we listen to here? The vibe is incredible. Sleep Token. I'm listening to the new album right now. Are those your earrings? Perhaps. This. Gilbert. I did it. I'm about to graduate Job Corps and I'm going to an orientation for Prime Incorporated. All I got to do is get my job letter and I will be officially graduated from Job Corps. I'm at the airport waiting to fly home. Congratulations! Let's go! Graduating from school is such a huge accomplishment. Congratulations. You did it. You've done it. I hope you get the job that you like and will treat you well and pay you well and you enjoy it. It is great news. Let's see, got little sunflowers in there. Might see if I can add one more in the middle, but we'll see how that looks right now. For this, I actually want this color, and I want it lighter. Ooh, it's called Dangerous. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, something like this I think is nice. A little lighter? No, that draws too much attention, I think. I'm gonna make this box a little lighter. Anything. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. We're building this. Let's draw the front flower. Ooh. Hi, CanCat. Welcome in. For tomorrow, I think I'll try switching mediums. Do a little mini painting. Haven't done it in a while. Also, my pile of shame is massive, and I really need to paint these mechs. If the mechs bring you joy, and you want to paint them, do it. Don't shame yourself for keeping things you really, really enjoy. Yeah, something like this kind of gray. We're just doing grayscales right now. Reminder chat to drink water. We need to hydrate. Yes, y'all need to hydrate. It's so, so important. Also, Chikuhu, thank you for the breather, Deem. And Taysel, thank you for the ear wiggles. Alright, time to draw the water. Let's make it a different color so I can see it better. There we go. Cosmic Kid just came back from listening to I Did It My Way and having a cry session. Tears of Inspiration. How's the drawing going? It's going good. I'm doing the grayscale now. It's feeling nice. Caramel, my favorite. It's my favorite so far. I love it. Yes, baby, my favorites. Let's go. Right foot in the roses and left foot on a landmine. I'm not trying to be there, tripping on the grapevine when you sing along. tucked up into corners, bigger in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So speak to me, stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Is it going good in the garden? Said I'm lost, but I beg no pardon. Up on the cars below, on the cars of John. Oops. Can I get a maritime station? My essay. I guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. I guess that's what I get for having 2020 inside. Every time they want stars on me, I just wanna hear you sing that sublime. Then I understand, but I'm still glad you came. So let me see those hands. Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Falling free. Oof. Voice is not ready for that. Too young to get bitter over it all. Too old to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be caught ungrateful and all. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incision. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. There we go, there's the water. Alrighty, sick. Your voice. Thank you, Earth. Terrified to answer my own front door. Oop, I gotta turn that layer down. There we go. Missing my wings in a realm of angels. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. The stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. So far, that is my favorite song there. It's so good. Can't wait for the day she hits us with a metal blare or growl one day. I'll fall out of my chair. I'll jump scare you with it one day. Because I do want to learn how. I like metal a little too much to not learn how to growl properly. Ooh, this is even in Arcadia. Okay. There we go. I think that's... Oh, almost all the droplets. Missed one. There we go. So we want the water to actually be below the flowers as well as the pillar lines. There we go. Okay, let's turn this down too. Let's put the droplets on 40. Yes. Well, they actually look better full. Like this. There we go. Alright, this is starting to look pretty good. I'm very excited to color this one. This one, I have a very particular palette in mind. Took myself 5 years to know how to growl properly. Dang. That's a lot of dedication. Ah, stretch. Thanks for the posture check, Zindale. And Graywolf, thanks for the 200 shinies. My other girlfriend says she wants to be your living scarf next winter. Thinks she has too much whiskey tonight. Oh, what a sweet compliment. Oh my goodness. Hope she's enjoying herself safely. Let's see. Let's get the cracks of the pillars. There we go. I want to color those because that's important. Ooh, I love how they look. I made them look broken. It looks so good. I might make them look a little more broken, actually. I want to get like the vibe of like a not decaying, but like a broken pillar. Like it's breaking, but it's still standing. Ooh, that's a good scream. If you're referring to fry screaming rather than just vocal frying, fry screaming is actually more likely to lead to vocal damage than false chord. Oh, okay, gotcha. Very nice fracturing work you did. Thank you, Myth. Because this pillar is the closest to the camera, I can have the most detail in it, and then as it gets further, it becomes less detailed and more simplified, you know? The cello is so good. I love cellos. String instruments are gorgeous. Cellos have just this vibration to them that scratches my brain really nicely. Ooh. Song called Provider. Actually, we don't need one there. There we go. Ooh, nice. Okay. We're going to change the colors with them, but for now... There we go. Okay. And now let's see what the water looks like on top of it. Does it look better without... that looks fine. Should get a fusky gotta go. Good night, girl. Hope she's safe. Take care of her, alright? Make sure she's alright. Oh. Like the look of this? Yeah, me too. Pillars remind me of tall robed figures, though I don't know that's the intent. You can kind of interpret this how you like. I like to hear people's interpretations of it, because like it was interesting hearing the interpretations of this. I think what I want to do is I want to grab this and then make this a flat tone, just because it's I like them being kind of uniform in some ways. So I'm gonna something like this maybe. Would this be better to put further in the background then? Is there too much going on with it, though, with this box? Feels a little empty without it. But maybe just like this. Maybe it's the line art that's throwing me off. There might be too much going on here, but it looks good below, but above there's too much. Okay. Oh, here's what I can do. Let's do a gradient map along the line art. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, maybe something like this. That might be nice. So not looking forward to this part of the comic. We all have those bits of a piece where you're like, I'm not looking forward to it, but it'll look so good when it's done. Jasper, you also got to sleep. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Too tired for usual tomfoolery. Good night all until honey she's cute. Good night, Jasper. You get some good rest, alright? Take it easy. Provider. Ooh. As above, so below. Feels like themes of release, serenity, and acceptance. Ooh. I like that. Whenever I have to draw teeth, why are teeth so hard? Teeth are difficult because the more detail you add, the creepier it looks. The more simple it is, the less it will be distracting. But if you want something with good anatomy, sometimes you have to add teeth. But oftentimes I find I can get away with some very simple shapes. Do I want to simplify this? Correct line, adjust line width. Nope. Let's make it thinner. A little too narrow, but I think I have the right idea there. A Paracorn, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How are y'all doing? Oh, you're playing Ocarina of Time. Nice. How far are you into it? And is this your first time playing it? Welcome on in, raiders. Today we are just drawing some art therapy. This is basically just what I've been drawing this whole stream. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it. It's kind of just like drawing my feelings out. It's tough, but it's a good challenge for me, I think. Maybe I want to move these pillars closer, actually, because there's a little bit of a weird emptiness here. But then again, is it too busy down here with the line art? What if I lighten this a little bit? Will that help? Make it a little less contrasty. Yeah, softening it helps, I think. I want the highest point of contrast to be up here. This is going to be a bright scene, so it's going to be fun. It's a randomizer and my head hurts. Oh no! Please make sure to take care of your head. If you need to rest, go ahead. Jabocles! Let's go. Fairy Ocarina and Zora Sapphire were great finds. Ooh, nice. But yeah, thank you for trusting me with your community. If you have to head out to take care of yourself, absolutely no worries. Do what you gotta do, you know? Aku, yesterday was my birthday, and it was the day I started watching you. Wow! I'm so happy for being able to see you for 2 years now. Aw, thank you, Aku. Happy birthday! I hope it was a good one. And I'm glad you've been enjoying your time here. Thank you. It's my favorite vocal mixing. It's really good. First chest gonna be hookshot. Ooh, nice. That sounds like a good find early game. Battletech 2018 installed. Let's go. Enjoy yourself, Bugbear. I think I don't want willows up there. I want petals. I want to take the petals from down here and put them in the back too. I think that's what I want. Kind of like how cherry blossoms flow. I think that would be lovely. If I added a willow tree, it would be way too busy, so... It's not 2 times stuck as a kid form, and the hookshot doesn't work in child. Oh no! That's rough. So sorry. Want to overlap a little bit so it doesn't create a tangent. Gonna make a couple big ones in the front to add a little bit more of a illusion of depth. That'll be nice. Oh, Master King, thank you for the hydrate. I tell you the part where it is a slog to do, but then end will make it so much better. Yep. It's a slog sometimes, but sometimes it's necessary to make the story extra good. Ooh, also, thank you for the level and hype train, y'all. It's very kind of you. I'm writing ideas over and over again, then I'm making them overlap. Ooh, that could be tricky, yeah. If you write the word ideas on one layer, you can copy and paste that layer and overlap them how you like. That could be one way of doing it. Unironically, we recommend HBS Battletech to anyone even remotely interested in the setting. It's a fantastic introduction to the world and a great strategy game. Ooh, okay. The keys are scattered everywhere in your game? Oh no, so sorry about that, Aparicorn. Ooh, Gethsemane. Oh, it reminds me of an anime opening. Realize why they look this flag on yours so much. Palette swap scotch flying. That's kind of cool, actually. There we go. All right. I wonder if I need to line some of the pillars. Because they're getting lost in the background. Let's look at the pillars and the water and the droplets. I wonder if this will help. Tilt them a little bit. Dang it, I keep selecting the wrong thing. No, stop it. Oh no, this song is very good. It's very good. I can see why Zooch likes this song, dang. Alright, this looks messy, but that's okay. We're working on it. Barracorn, the sequence today got the Rudo letter because Jabba ended up being a great decketry of nuts because of all the chests I found were just nuts. Stone of Agony songs, storms, the lawn, Ion Ranch at the Fairy Ocarina. By then I felt hyped seeing Ocarina. Nice. That does sound stressful though. I can see why this might be your favorite dinghy. And I can see why it would be between guess Gethsemane and caramel. It's very good. I might listen to that one again before we end stream. But now at the last one, I think it's Infinite Baths. Interesting, okay. Good night, Dr. Jones. Get some sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST or noon EST. Might still be doing this, because I like the progress I'm making with this. It feels nice. And also, I'm having fun listening to Sleep Token. Infinite Baths I actually cried on the way to work listening to. I know that if I listen to this in more depth and just like sit in a bathtub and listen, I will probably cry at this album. Oh, no worries, Johnny. You take it easy. Do what you gotta, you know? Take care of yourself. Okay, pillars. Yeah, a little darker. Nice. I'm very excited to do the lighting for this one. But I think composition-wise, it is about done. Mm. Yeah, something like this. Hey, Holiday, welcome in. Gotta listen to this album while giving it my full attention later. Yeah, same. Exactly. These panels look awesome. Thank you. I think these two are about done. It feels weird to not use black line art for this, especially now that I'm not doing the color quite yet. But just for understanding it, it makes sense. So you want to grab this color and then a lighter color here. And what? Not what I meant to do. No. Maybe a little darker. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Hey, Tayo, how's it going? Two very different feels between the two. Yeah, they feel very different. It's hard to describe them, you know? Let me look at this, because there's something I want to adjust with this one. This is the glass. This is the shape. Here we go. Shape. I want to get, like, the darker color here. I'm trying to decide if I want the darker color in the front or the back. Because the front has a different vibe as having it in the back. So let's back up and see. Because if it's dark here, then the light comes through the back, which is a really cool aesthetic. But instead, if I do the back darker, it emphasizes the shape, you know? So I'm trying to figure out which one I would do. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, Zedric, I missed your question. I know you get asked this question a lot, but what are your best tips on how to draw a female or a woman? For femme people, I would recommend studying the particular femme shapes you are looking for. Generally, you will find there's a lot of diversity. I highly recommend checking out... Ooh, this part of the song is really good. I recommend checking out the Olympians chart. If you look up Olympic woman lineup, you will see that there are so many diverse body types that really women doesn't really look like one thing. It really depends on what your body is trained to do. You know? This song is Infinite Baths by Sleep Token. Got 36 hours in the paycheck in 2 days. Let's go, Tayobo. I really like how it looks when the light comes from within. Yeah. If there is no one woman. Exactly. Because, like, there's... Oops, not what I meant to do. Redo that. There we go. Because with femme and masc body types, you will end up running into the problem of, like, what is masculine and what is feminine? And it will be different depending on who you ask. There will not be one body type that suits everyone. You can just draw the body types you want. Something like this, maybe. Yeah. Lo-fi hell hop. Yeah, baby. You know every lyric in the whole album? Nice. No worries, Eldrick. But yeah, highly recommend if y'all are looking for types, body types, check out the Olympic athletes lineup, because you'll see that for both masculine and feminine body types. So there's a wide range. More studying. Yeah, sorry, I'm giving you more homework. Generally, a lot of skeletons can look so different that, as far as I understand, even archaeologists without DNA testing can have a hard time identifying skeletons. And even with DNA testing, because of how complex DNA is, you simply looking for X and Y chromosomes or X and X chromosomes does not really work. There's so many different variations that, like, anyone can kind of be anything. And gender comes into play too, and how people present themselves and shape their bodies. There's so much at play when it comes to drawing people with different sexes and genders that there kind of aren't any rules, just other artists drawing themselves that you can reference. It's very cool. One body type to rule them all, one body type to find them, one body type to bring them all in the dark to bind them. Chromosomes do be funky letters. They really do, yeah. I think I like the dark in the front. I think y'all are right. Something glowing on the inside is really nice. And that's just the athletes. Yep. That's just the athletes, baby. Elstier, thanks for the posture check. Oh. That sleep token's so good. I want to listen to Gethsemane again. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gethsemane? Kirk, sorry for not chatting much. Trying to practice lurking a lot better despite my mental setup. And I haven't been very chatty as of late. That's okay. You can be as chatty or as quiet as you please. I'm personally a lurker whenever I come into streams, so I lurk a lot. The vibe really is different with these pieces. Like, this is so much messier, weirdly enough, and this is very clean and distinct. It's fun. I like how different they are. We love lurkers in this house. Indeed we do. You ever seen that they came out with a new album yesterday? Yeah, I'm listening to it right now. Gethsemane is how I've heard it. Gethsemane. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Dingy. You sound so calm while listening to some loud music. I love listening to metal and emo music to the point where, as a teenager and as an adult, I would fall asleep to it. So when I was at camp one time with my friends, we were driving around and they were listening to like emo music like Paramore, My Chemical Romance and such, and those are my comfort songs. So I was like, I'm going to sleep to them because I chill out and I do art to them. Oh, I love the guitar here and the drums, so good. Alright, so that seems to be these two mostly figured out. I want to make the plants in the front a little darker. Yeah, a little darker so that everything else pops a bit more. Yeah, the lightest point should probably be the top and the triangle here. Those drums, exactly bonkers. These drums are so good. This is from Gets... Dingus said it better. But it's by Sleep Token. It's their most recent album. It's, Gethsemane. Gethsemane. The garden outside of Jerusalem mentioned in Mark 14 as the scene of the agony and arrest of Jesus. Delightful. Gotta get into them now. Highly recommend Sleep Token. Highly recommend. This is their most recent album. Oh, I'm so excited to dive into these lyrics. Because right now I just got a surface level melody. But I'm so excited for it. That drummer probably takes inspiration from John Bonman. She's on the beat with the guitar and the bass. Really? Ooh, nice. I just dive in and go, oh boy, owie, 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 that hurts. Yeah, I can see that. I play songs depends on what I'm drawing. I listen to very high intensity music when I draw. Calm music is fine, and it depends on the mood, but like, my basics is high intensity. All right, where there's something about the rough that I really like. It's so sketchy and get cool. Here we go, the other two. There we go, we got the next rough. This is the rough there. Got it here. And then this, y'all can't see it very well. This was the original rough. Let's make it nice and dark so y'all can see it. But this was the original rough. And now you can see how it ended up. Very different from... Not this one. This one. There we go. You can see how different it is. This was the rough, and then this is the cleanup. My brain works fastest for slow music unless I'm listening for signs and symbolism. This album's super close to Bad Omens and kind of close to When I Awake, or Until I Wake. Really? Sleep Token tricking metalheads into listening to pop music once again. For real, for real. But listen, I love it. I love the combination. Really genre bending. Not even like genre bending, it's like going outside and back in. It's like diving in and out, in my opinion, and it's wonderful. It's really cool. It's good metal pop. Metal pop doesn't even quite feel right to me, but that could definitely fit it. Absolutely. Combination guitars, it's really good. It's so good. Genre weaving. Song has some swancore. Ooh. Oh, I'm so unbelievably hyped to go to the concert. I have pit tickets basically touching the stage. Congratulations, Tyover. That's sick. Ethereal metal. Ooh, ethereal metal. That sounds good, too. Sleep Token practicing multi-genre drifting. I don't listen to game music, mostly listen to jazz. I like jazz on occasion. It's quite nice. It's very smooth and swingy when I like to listen to it. Oh, Swancore is my first thought. I used to be a big DGD fan. Ooh, I've never heard of Swancore. More power metal guy, but metal is metal. Alright. But yeah, oh baby, we've come so far. Neither of these have the lighting effects on them yet. So I'm very excited to take another look at this after some sleep and get going. But the next one is the last of the three, which is this one. Very excited for this one. This one I might struggle with a little bit, but that's okay. Can't wait for Honey to find Baby Metal, the band. I think I know about Baby Metal, actually. Dance Gavin Dance. The guitarist had such a unique style, he created an entire genre, swancore. Let me look it up. Swancore. Post-hardcore, featuring an interplay of pop, post-punk. Let's see. Progressive post-hardcore music. Huh. Interesting. Mathy guitars, funky beats, and high-pitched vocals. Oh, what an interesting combination. I don't think I've heard of that. I'm listening to Infinite Baths. It's so good. Johnny, thanks for the Breathe Redeem. I'm just doing like last edits. Because I like these pieces to all fit together, but sometimes they don't. And that's not a failing of the pieces. It's more of a sticking point in my brain where I'm like, I want them to all match. Like Pokemon trading cards. But sometimes they're not supposed to. And that brings a little difficult edge to them in my brain. Maybe making this a little darker. If I get rid of this. This might help a little bit, just removing the box. The box adds a nice little element, but it muddies it a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. It might add a little too much detail to it. The simplicity of this is what makes it so striking. So removing this might add more simplicity. Better know her, honey, but have you heard the game Pseudo Regalia? No, I have not. Moonlit System, thanks for the earwiggles. Thanks. When I first hit the callback to the Night Does Not Belong to God in Euclid, I legit started crying on the treadmill. I remember the moment so clearly. I love The Night Does Not Belong to God. It is such a good song. I'll snooze that ad for now. I think after this song we'll call it a stream because I got a stream in about a little over 12 hours. And I gotta get some late dinner because I had early dinner today. Maybe if I grab the pillars. Pillars. Maybe they're too big. Ooh, this actually helps a lot, actually. Ooh. Yeah. There's too much negative space in the wrong places, I think. I think this helps. I gotta move the droplets again, but I think that helps. This is helping my brain. Thank y'all for listening to my process as I fiddle around with it. As I get freaky with my art. Like the ear physics? Thank you. Made it myself. Second dinner, are you sure you're not part hobbit? We folk need a lot of fuel to keep going. It's good for us. I think I want to make the cracks a little bit more prominent. Yeah, a little more prominent there. It's not second dinner, it's supper. It's supper now, exactly. It's time for supper. Time to go absolutely rock a shower constant that makes a meal preps. Yeah, Tayovo, sounds good. I'm about to wrap up stream as well. I think I'm gonna do it after this song. And we're gonna take it easy because I'm gonna be doing this again tomorrow. I am really enjoying drawing it and kind of figuring it out. So I think we'll continue because I only have one more piece to make in grayscale, and then I get to color them, and that is the tricky part, but I'm excited for it. Ooh, this is good. This song is Infinite Baths by Sleep Token. It's quite good. Ooh, it's nice. Let's see. With the grayscale bits, if you ever post them, would you post both grayscale and color? I might. I might take a screenshot of it while it's still in grayscale and then do color. Ooh, excellent. Here's who we can visit. Do believe you're the most expressive 2D VTuber I've seen. Thank you. Thank you, Kirk. Your token of sleep is nice. I really like Sleep Token. It's... Their music's really good. Their music's just really good. It's fun. Thank y'all for an excellent stream. Couldn't sleep, but the company was excellent. Thank you. I hope y'all get some sleep soon. But I think we're gonna go visit... let's go visit AI Candy. Very, very excited because I think AI Candy got a new model, and I don't get to say hi to them very often. If I'm not mistaken, the pronouns are they, them, I'm pretty sure. Yes, any pronouns, they, them preferred, but they're easygoing with it apparently. So that's good to know. Captain Pod, thank you for the resub. Happy 21 months. Thank you very much. I hope y'all have a lovely night. Let's go and visit. Let's snooze that ad. And then let's go visit them. Because I don't get to visit them very often. I'm very excited to see what they're up to. Eat token. Let's see. What's a good... Thank you for the stream, honey. No worries, Zeech. Alright, let's see. What's a good raid message? One last save. Excellent idea. Let's do that. Little save. But, let's see. Good raid message. Eep token. What do you think of their new song, Caramel? I love Caramel. I love it very much. Eep token. Drawing our feel. You know what? I spelled that wrong. Wait, unpin that. Unpin that. Unpin. Drawing our feelings. That's a good one. Drawing our feelings. That's a good one. Alright. Let's go say hi to AI Candy. Right now, they are streaming with most of Vichibon and Iron Mouse. They're playing, I think it's called The Headliners? I've never heard of the game. So I'm curious to see what it's about. But they have a new model made by Okuda, who is excellent at making models. Very excited to see it. But yeah, y'all take it easy. I am streaming at 9 a.m. PST or noon EST tomorrow. Just gonna be chilling, doing more art. Maybe listening to more Sleep Token. We'll see. It'll be fun. But y'all get some good sleep, alright? Good night. Take it easy. Hope to see you soon.